Hello everyone, it's Stitch and welcome to my YouTube channel. First off, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm 25 and I love Call of Duty, working out, and keeping it real, which is why I decided to start this YouTube channel. All my life I've wanted to be a Call of Duty commentator, and after way too much thought and way too much self-doubt, I've decided to just say fuck it, like why not start now? It's the start of a new year, 2025. And this year is the year I'm going to change my life. I don't care. I'm going to go for my dreams and fulfill my purpose. And I believe my purpose is to try to inspire people and help anyone any way I can. And I feel that YouTube is the perfect platform for that. And honestly, I really just want to make an impact before I die any way I can. That's really the goal of, making content and starting this YouTube channel and my intentions with the content I want to post. And for a long time, I've never really known what my purpose was, and maybe I still don't, but my heart is telling me that I can potentially start this dream of mine that I've always had since I was younger, and try to use my voice as an outlet to maybe impact or influence the world in any way I can. I know it sounds goofy. What are you talking about? This is Call of Duty, just a YouTube video commentary. But people can really relate to little things like this, and that's all I want. Hopefully, by doing this and putting my content out there and my life experiences out there, I'll be able to do that, and I believe I can. I'm doing this for my younger self, and my younger self would be proud that I'm starting this again. This is my second attempt at YouTube. My first channel I had when I was like 14, 15. And back then I was posting Black Ops 2 gameplay and Black Ops 1 gameplay commentaries. And obviously, like, looking back at it, they were pretty silly, as a what you would expect from a 14, 15-year-old Call of Duty commentator. Back then I don't know what I thought I was. I thought, I was acting like I was some huge influencer with my 50 subscribers, updating them on on my life. But back then, I feel like I wanted to start YouTube for a different like reason. Back then I just looked up to a lot of these Call of Duty or gaming, I guess, influencers, and I saw like how much, I saw it as obviously a financial outlet or potential, but now after 10 years or so, I've I've grown to realize none of that's really important. I don't want to start this with the expectation or to try to be some big influencer or what have you. I just want to do this because I want to and I've always wanted to. And I pride myself on being as the realest person you'll ever meet or as real as I can be. I feel like that's what the world needs. Some genuine, real, honest experiences. The internet really glamorizes and really glorifies a lot of people's best moments, and sometimes life isn't always great. People don't always have best moments. People have bad experiences, and I don't think there's anything wrong with talking about that. Um, I really want to remain and keep this channel anonymous to my own life because I feel like personally I'll feel comfortable enough to talk freely without fear of judgment. And that is something I do struggle with, and hopefully one day I will improve on that and won't fear that judgment and be able to tell people or talk to people in my real life about my YouTube channel. But right now, yeah, I kind of want to just keep it low key, and I feel like that's the only way I'll be able to talk about things like this. I don't want people in my real life to judge me, even though like what's the judge? Who really cares? Everyone's doing their own thing. Everyone's busy with their own life. It's such a insignificant thing to be fearful of. But being anonymous is what's gonna allow me to be able to freely talk about whatever I want, however I feel, without the filter of other people's influence, and just be myself. Now, the gameplay you're going to be watching in the background is some Black Ops 6 private match against some bots. I just wanted to show off my Nebula camo because it was such a pain in the ass to get, and Every chance I get now, I'm gonna be letting everyone know that I got Nebula because god dang, that grind was rough for real. And I do intend to post gameplay, obviously not in private match against real people, but I've tried so many times and still trying to learn this YouTube thing, and I just lost a bunch of clips from the live gameplays that I had, and they weren't really as good quality until I figured it out with this game. So I do intend to post gameplay against actual people, but I just wanted to test this video out to see how the quality would be. And the second gameplay is going to be a Citadel de More Easter egg, and I don't know what happened, but my clips just got messed up. I don't know. Maybe it was me, maybe it's because I did something wrong, but I'm trying to figure out, the settings for the software for my Elgato, and it's been a while since I've done this. Last time I did this, I was 14, 15, and even then, I still had no clue what I was doing. But now I'm a lot more experienced and can really focus on putting the best quality content I'm able to. And if I'm gonna do this thing, I want to do it right. And what gave me the idea to do this YouTube thing was coincidentally a channel that I found recently that has been posting old Call of Duty style commentaries of gameplay from Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, the real like golden era of Call of Duty. And who inspired me to do this in particular goes by the name Wylearn on YouTube. So shout out to him because watching his videos really, really hit different because I've been going through some of the darkest times in my life, and sometimes all you need to hear is just the right words, or you have to experience the right thing at the right time to change and be a symbol of hope when you need it most. And uh, his videos really helped me with that time, and sometimes that's all you need for the simple fact that it can change someone's life, whether how small or insignificant it may seem or be. Little things like this is what makes up the remaining hope I have left for humanity. And hopefully I'm able to do the same and maybe help someone else's life, or you know just impact the world any way I can in a good way, because I haven't you know done much good in my life, I feel. And I'm tired of feeling this way and feeling like I'm stuck in the same place. So here it is. Nothing changes if nothing changes, and it's up to me to do this. No one else is gonna live your dreams for you. No one else is gonna do this YouTube thing for myself except for me. And the same goes for life. So this year I'm taking back my life and I'm gonna change it. If there's any hope left for me in making a positive impact in this life, it's through this. And one thing I noticed about some of these YouTube channels that have been blowing up recently, posting these nostalgic old Call of Duty style commentary videos, is that they offer really good life advice after having seen some success in their life. And not for the sake of comparison, but I feel like I'm kind of the opposite. I haven't really seen much success in my life at all. I feel like I've made too many mistakes. I've had a lot of failures, and I really just want something good to come out of it. And I'm so desperate for some change in my life. And this is my time to do it. Now is the time for change. And through these videos, it will be kind of like a diary of my journey of climbing out of rock bottom, and hopefully just doing something this year, because I don't know what else I'm gonna do. This feels almost like my last resort, because without getting into too much detail, I've gone through like a lot of really like severe like trauma personally these past 2 3 months, and I feel I've just been static. I've been stuck, paralyzed in my own self pity and in my feelings, and it's been making me weak. I feel like I've lost my strength both mentally and physically, and I have too many people in my life that I care about and I love, and I can't let them down. I just can't. I don't know what the future has in store for me, but all I know is that the idea of following my passion and making content has given me that little sliver of hope that I needed. It was the light in the darkness that uh, I know it sounds corny, but has given me the strength to keep going. And through this channel, I really want to spread awareness on, topics such as mental health and, struggling and coming back in life. And, you know, I really want to take you guys along on this journey. So be warned, because I'm going to be talking about a lot of potentially triggering traumatic events, so if you don't have the stomach for that, or you're not in the right place for that, this may not be the best channel for you. But, I really want to do something about my life, and I just need something good to come out of it. So if you're hearing this and you're in a similar place or point in life as me, now's the time. Let's do this together. Just do what your gut is telling you and follow your heart, because time is ticking. And what better place to start than the start of a new year? And let this be a message to your future self that good things are coming. And hopefully you can look back at this, or I can look back at this, and we could appreciate these difficult times in the dark, when hopefully things are better in the future. But there is hope, and I believe in myself. I truly believe that I can do this thing. My future self will be proud of how far I've come, because I know my younger self wouldn't be proud of who I am today, truly. And I'll get more into that with, my other videos I'm going to be posting, talking about some crazy stuff. Honestly, I've gone through some pretty, crazy, unique life experiences, to be honest. And, I'm sure a lot of you will find it entertaining, or in the least gain some awareness of things like these in life that actually happen. And to be honest, I'm kind of a crash out. I'm a very mentally ill individual, and I'm just so sick of it. I want to turn the bad experiences and the negative experiences that I've gone through, and just do something good with it. That's all I want to do with life. And to me, by doing that in itself is success. That's all I want. I don't need a million zillion dollars. I don't need, there's nothing in this life that give me that fulfillment other than just lending out a helping hand to maybe someone else who needs to hear it, or who needs it. And welcome to my channel. With that being said, subscribe to follow along on this journey with me, and we can do it. We'll do this thing this year. This is a message to your future self. Whoever's hearing this, whoever's watching this, to your future self, make a declaration, that you're going to change, or you're going to improve in life. No matter how dark times may be or feel, all you need is that little sliver of light. That's all you need. Just keep going, and trust that everything happens for a reason. Whether or not it may seem like or feel like it, it's time for a change. And let's start this comeback together.